breathtaking as usual. Smells so divine. Nature, baby. Walking the path, taking that journey, that leap. Oh yeah. Much respect to all of you who are on a similar path of consciousness, of spirit, yes. This is a celebration, Holy Ones. When we awaken our inner Christos, it is, you could say, when you look at your life, all of the highlights. Well, one of them is when you awakened your spirituality. Yes. Makoya. Because think about it. You try to say, what's in this world valuable? What in this world is important? Koya. Expensive cars and houses and all that. Koya. Sorry, I'm going up a mountain real quick. I mean a little hill, so we can get a vantage point up here without falling. There we go. Welcome to my backyard, Holy Ones. One of the best places to nurture your spirit, your energy. Let me take out my, yeah, that's a good view. Some people take that road and go farther into different parts of the campgrounds. This is national forest. Okay, when you want to explore your consciousness, one of the best ways is alone out in nature. And this is raw energy, raw power, okay? You can see the clouds and the mountain peaks over there are got snow on them. Put this out here. So happy to see you guys coming on in. Let me see that. I gotta be careful of this cactus. Wow, check out this cactus. A type of cactus, just a real dangerous looking plant. What you, oh, here, there's something I want to do real quick, guys. I can't seem to find how I can say something in chat. I want to say something in chat, guys. I don't know how. At least on my PC, it's no problem. But what we're doing is, I want to show you the freeway from here. But let me say hello. I just wanted to put the Galactic Guardians in the house. Michael Walls. Yes, Michael. Awesome. Oh, there's two Michaels. Michael Wallace and Michael 333. Machiwa, the Alchemist. Thanos 808. All right. Awakening Joshua. Stefan. Majestic. Yes, man. It's beautiful. It's medicine. It's energy that we're inside of. You know, while I'm living, I get to live inside this energy field. I would like to go into the Sedona eventually. I will get there. But this is just that time of year where spring and flowers and I love these kind of little bush and trees, and then you go up to them and smell them. Like that one right there, I bet you that one smells awesome. Trying to hold this selfie. Whoa. I see little buggies, little bugs. There's some little guys in there. All kinds of, the rain has allowed these things to blossom. I just find beauty out here. Like one of you said just now, majestic. The perfect place to meditate, right? So there's the freeway going from Las Vegas. Over those mountains is Vegas. And from my tent, you can see a glow of light from the city, but we're still in the nature. It took 30 minutes to get out here from Vegas. Not too far that way is California. That's going north more into Nevada. Realize that Las Vegas is way at the south end. Cool. Whoa! Greetings, Holy One. Is that a coincidence? He flew over my tent just now. He's a predator. He's looking for food. So when I'm camping, I go and look at all those little trees and stuff. You know, I like to explore. Let me take this stand off. It's getting in my way. It's a cool selfie stick. I just don't need the stand right now. That's good enough. Hello, beautiful ones. I'm very happy to be able to share this with you. I mean, even though this is, you know, something happened to this, it's still beautiful to me. I don't know why, it's just beautiful. Like even that one, the other one right there, it's beautiful to me. And I explore and check for things and learn things. If I don't understand something, I'll look it up. I got internet connection here. But like this, these beings are alive. Everything is alive. You can connect, talk to the tree, smell the tree, appreciate the tree, sit next to the tree. It smells so good. This is spirituality. This is part of your consciousness. This is part of your mind, your energy, your focus. Still got some civilization here. It's not like a forest desert, I mean a forest nature, but there's still some beauty in the desert, for sure. So we come out here and we ponder things, yes? Like today's topic, Lightworkers. Awakening on Earth, yes? Machiwa. I know some of you are Lightworkers. What is a Lightworker? You work light, vato. That means friend in Spanish. You stand in it. You stand in light. You represent light. Hello. Someone needs to. Because we're in the, you would say, oh man, I just come to the presence of these trees. I gotta. You don't feel anything? Don't you think these trees communicate with each other, work with each other, have gossip with each other? And like humans, all life can communicate with each other. Creator made it so. It just happens to be that not every living being remembers its divine connection. And as a light worker, hello, you focus on that part and you are bringing in your gifts as a light worker. Yes? This is my home, or for right now. I had to cover it up because of the rain and the wind. It helps. It makes the tent more sturdy. Somehow we're going to try to get down there. Think we can do it right there? No? Whoa. If you have allergies or you're sensitive to this kind of stuff, you probably won't want to smell this, but this is my... Oh my gosh, dude, this is so strong. This is strong. No wonder the butterflies and the bees love that. And okay, I'm contemplating how I'm supposed to get down. I could jump into the back of my truck. Let's do it safely. I know I've gone down this way a few times. No, not there. Shh. Shh. I knew we could do it. Woo! Chimako, yeah. Raw out here, holy ones. Mark, thank you and greetings to you. Indigo Vato. Dan, what's up, moderator? What's up, friend? What's up, holy one? Thank you for servicing with me. Thanos 08. Awakening Joshua. Side step down. That's what I did, basically. I'm in sandals. I'm barefoot, but with sandals on. Out here, when it's hot, you take shirts off, you take your pants off, you take your shoes off, okay? Don't be shy. Just live in it raw. Deja vu. What's up, Awakening? We're many of us awakening. So glad you guys are here. Yes. The sun is a little bit diffused because of the clouds. Let's walk a little bit on the path. We'll come back to the tent as it gets a little bit darker. Light some incense. Let me put down my crystal ball. It's a little bit heavy. But there's a little guy next to my tent. I got to be very careful. Right next to my tent. I'm not going to kill it and throw it away. I let it live. You know, I even watch out for little plants. I don't want to hurt them. You know, I do the best I can out here. We be responsible humans. We're shepherds of most, you know, we're trying to assist, elevate consciousness of all life. Machiwa. And it's a journey. It's an awakening, you guys. It's a process. There's stages, there's steps, there's signs, there's symptoms, okay? It's something that you can experience and just as real as anything else in the 3D world. It's as real. So you get people who are doubters or haters, you know, because you're talking about, you know, not against the religion, but you would say teachings that are not the same as their teachings. So if you start talking to a religious person about a light worker who's psychic and who has these starseed connections and who knows how to move energy, wow, that's not going to be, you know, very welcoming information to someone who's in the religions, because that's a cult. That's magic. That's Satan. That's Lucifer. Machiwa. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's what the people say in religion. Mochiwa. But we're awakening to greater concepts. That's what awakening is, because there's an old paradigm. And then there's the new awakening paradigm. Machiwa. And that box is necessary. I kept it out of the rain, so it didn't get too bad. I'm not littering. I actually clean up other people's litter sometimes out here. Mucho. Hello, Lola. Welcome back, Holy One. Glad to have you here. All kinds of newcomers coming. Awakening Joshua. Thank you for the feedback, you guys. It means so much to me, and I do this for you, for real. Like, I get stressed out when I can't, you know, come here with you and express and talk about this information. I want to, you know, even when I'm not at my best, you know, I still want to, we, such as Lightworkers hear the calling. You know, this is something in our life we feel and resonate with. We connect to the spiritual worlds. We know there's aliens. We know there's multidimensional spirit beings, higher identities of ourselves. And so we are a little bit different than most humans. Smachiwa. Robin, it's Machiwa. You're fishing? Wow, brother. That's beaver medicine. Check out and look up beaver medicine. That's no coincidence. Talk to the beaver. Be gentle and loving to the beaver. Welcome the beaver. Hello, you're sharing space with beaver. Makoye. I would love to fish too with you, brother. I mean, I would just love to be by the river and the trees, and you know, I would go swimming if it's not too cold. I am Shenever. Oh yeah. I'm from Gulfport, Mississippi, so I totally understand about the heat. Yes, as I think you probably have more humidity than Arizona. Well, I'm in Nevada right now, but I'm sure you got more. I know Mississippi is known for that. All those southern states have a crazy humidity. In my state, my home state, Arizona, it's dry heat, baby. That's a total different beast. It's not like worse or better. It's simply just another version of uncomfortableness. Yes. I'm glad to have all people from all around. Oh, Machiwa, I don't know. We don't really know. It's actually something that's part of my Christos light language. To be honest, I'll just be honest. I don't know. It's like a positive vibration. I feel it. Others feel it and express it. This is something that has unconsciously or subconsciously come into my light language. So I trust it because it always comes from a space of love. If you guys don't trust it, don't say it. Machiwa. This is, see, like that. It's part of my vocabulary now. Kind of like bilingual. Bilingual, my English language and some spirit, you call it the guardians, the guardian angelic nations, the Lyran guardians, the guardians. We talk about as these other higher selves of you. You have many selves. You have 1,728 other selves, many selves. Some have more. And so you're going to sometimes get bleed through. Sometimes, as a light worker too, you're psychic, you're going to perceive some of these other selves. You can hear them. You can see them. You can communicate with your other selves. A light worker has resources from the stars, baby, and within yourself. That is all coming within all realities, all experiences, all beings are in the same space. Okay? This truck is an illusion. I'm traveling down a road, that's an illusion. The truck is energy, my body is energy, my consciousness is energy. Hello, you're not traveling anywhere. You're still in the same space. That's the illusion of VR. You put on VR, you think you're going somewhere. Okay? The same thing, almost the same thing. Reality, you think you're going somewhere, you're not. You're still in the same space. It's an illusion of the hologram. That's what Creator created. That's how what Creator wanted it. A virtual simulation, a reality, a hologram. It's called a hologram of matter, yes? So it doesn't make it insignificant. It doesn't make this world and our life a game. It's real. It's actually what is being used as spiritual growth for ascended masters. It's a part of creation. These beings are creating through us. We are those beings. At Christos Avatar, we talk about you being these other selves. We have many selves, and when you consider all of creation, we're all one self. The many are the one are many. Neo, Morpheus, trying to wake Neo. Hello, Yeshua. I think the sun will be down in about 30 minutes. I got to talk to family today, so that was nice. I left the house and on my journey, and I got to catch up with a lot of the family, so that was good. I still got a few more to catch up to, so. Our light's a little dimmed, but that's only because the sun is behind kind of like a filter of clouds. Not completely, but enough to diminish this picture. Let me take my glasses. We're just gonna walk a little bit and talk, walk and talk. Oh, cool, yeah. My glasses, not my crystal. Well, I'll take both. How's that? We'll make this work. Yeah, baby, what's up? I'll put this in my pocket without killing them, breaking them. Just got to remember that they're there. This is a tool. You don't need it, but it's always helps your energies. Why not balance your energies with anything that is positive, like your intention? These are positive intention beings. Hello. They're alive. Just like everything else I'm showing you today is alive, is part of spirit, is part of God, is God. Machiwa. You are God. We just over thousands of years, millions of years, billions of years have forgotten. It can happen in the hologram. God can forget oneself, and it's an illusion of forgetting. You still remember. You still are God. You still are all. You still are that soul. You are the oversoul. You are the avatar, holy ones. This is a time of realization for all of us. Time for meditation. Time for looking into finding God within. Christos, Christ within. Not out here. Not out there. Everything is in here. Everything you see is being projected by the hologram. You are projecting it, Holy One. You're probably sitting in some ascended master chair, or maybe you're conscious and awake, or maybe you're meditating, but you're projected yourself here. Part of yourself remembers everything. So as you go on a spiritual awakening, you are reclaiming that memory. Piece by piece, as Ashiana takes us on this voyagers, we're learning about the unified field of God and that you are part of that. We're all part of that. We're all God. Even the naughty ones, who forgot they were God too. Well, some of them remember, they just want to play a naughty part. Mokuya. Let's see if all these things are dead. Yeah, that's a no-go. There's these little cocoons, and it's like a group nest of caterpillars. Sometimes they don't make it. And it could be a predator, like a bird or whatever, wants to eat them. Or maybe it was just nature. Maybe it was a giant burst of wind or whatever, dry, 90 degree, 100 degree heat. I'll tell you what, I have to deal with this all the time. Let's go to that tree and then we'll go back to my camp, or to the, I don't know if I visited that tree before. Wait. I like visiting the trees. And when I go to a big forest, I'll do the same thing there. Remember, I've got sandals, but I've been exploring without them. With them. Whoa. I hear crow. Now he's cawing. I don't see him yet. But there's one crow that this is his territory. He sometimes lands on that telephone, that electrical pole. Damn, it smells so good out here. I love you guys. What's up? How you doing, Holy Ones? Cool, yeah. Got this. It is kind of dark though. Maybe I should just go back. Dark for the screen. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Beto. Don't forget why you're here, Holy Ones. How you doing, says Megan. We're doing awesome, Holy One. Mary says, my sons both are starting to get these gifts also. Yes, Holy Ones. Even children are, some of these children are the younger starseeds coming in. You are starseed parents, indigo parents. And so sometimes you have 3D parents, but other times the indigo children are part of a family that come in. I believe my family is the same way. I wouldn't say all members, of course, but I know that for sure, not all members, but there's certain ones I know for sure. In my understanding, that they're also indigo. Like my dad, for sure, I know him. He talks about angels and stuff. Like he remembers. He has dreams. He doesn't know Christos information, but he knows he knows bullshit in the world. He has it inside his DNA. And some of you do too. You may not understand everything, what all this technical stuff, but we're getting closer. But we're excuse me. But you have this interest in understanding. There's those magenta flowers, dude. They're more than violet. Look at that. That's bright, bright. Beautiful. See, a little wash. A little wash. Always look where you're stepping. Cactus or potholes or whatever. See, all kinds of little holes. I'd be careful of their little homes. I don't want to crush someone's little home. See, some people don't give a F about life. That's not human. Hello. Hello, Holy One. And you know the trees are older than you are. They can live hundreds of years. How much have they experienced? How much have they seen? How much do they know from this library of knowledge? What were they before this tree? Were they another tree or an animal? And it's so, like I study when all these little birdies come into these trees and they just jump from tree to tree, and this is part of their life. Part of their life is trees, being sheltered and protected by trees, living, you know, from tree to tree, or making nests sometimes in trees. So much to take in, so much to think about out here. Thank you for being part of this, guys. Okay, I'll be heading back. I just want to go through these two other trees. And you can like cuddle up and lay out a blanket and read a book, or just meditate. Why not bring your crystals? Why not, if you want to, play some music? Maybe the tree might like music. It looks like this one is kind of like stunted because of it's trying to reach the sun, but being overpowered by this one. Wow, there's lots of pine cones over here. And you know you're gonna find some fairy folk in here around these kind of energies. If you take it seriously. If you're one of those people who think that's a joke, then. See, this is pretty cool. There's not much human garbage around here. Well, this is off the trail, but oh wow, I didn't notice this. Let's check this out. This is cool. Oh man, the aromas out here. Like you go into and smell different foods. You're gonna smell different plants. Like those smell wonderful. I don't know what those are. Maybe one of you do, but these smell really good. I seriously want to smell this, man. This is so good. Oh my gosh. It's like a touch of sage with some other smell. Maybe it is sage. I don't know. I didn't know sage has flowers. Oh my gosh. And you know it has some type of medicinal properties, these plants and stuff. Like if you're a botanist or you know all this knowledge about these, you can find value and medicine in these. Like I think about the tree. How old, like compared to that tree, is he a younger tree than that bigger tree? Does this tree have different language or different whatever, you know? It's like. All right, you guys, we'll go back to camp. I know some of you probably don't find this interesting, but okay, yeah. Yeah, it's spring, so there's lots of flowers and stuff growing, and it's beauty, more beauty. Like this is like a potpourri of different flowers, man. There's like 2 trees. Isn't that 2 trees? Oh, I thought I saw a nest. Yeah, wait. Is that a split trunk or is that 2 trees? That's, what the shit? It's 2 separate trees. See? Unless it's growing together underground, I don't know. Thank you, holy ones. Thank the trees. Thank you, holy ones. It looks like this looks like human activity. Maybe not. No, it's not human activity. It's all around here. I thought someone was trying to make a nice, pretty, attractive area, but it's just natural. I love to walk down washes. I love washes. So I usually go try to, oh shit, I just lost my sandal. Shit. Oh shit. I love to explore washes. I'll go down and find all kinds of, I mean, I'll just go walk and explore. Oh man. And you're not like stuck to a small area of a house or a yard. You know, this is national forest, it's yours too. You have every right to go to stay 2 weeks in a forest if you want. A national forest or BML, it's called Bureau of Land Management. Those are boondocking locations. Those are places for you to go check out for a weekend, maybe a week or so. Okay, so my truck is straight that way, so let's go across. No path, we'll make our own paths. What the shit? Like this is a puzzle to me. Like there's this dead tree branch, but there's a flower growing. What? Out of nowhere, a little flower. Sorry, but I find beauty in a lot of things out here. Oh wow, check out this guy. Oh my gosh. How is this in the desert? Wait, let me. How is that in the desert? Oh wow, look at that color. Like a lavender color. Beautiful. Look at this. OMG. I want to take a picture of that. I got to come back tomorrow and take a picture of that in the morning. All right. Yeah, I know you guys can't experience it, but there's constant aromas. As I'm walking, there's so many different aromas out here. And there's somebody's home. Somebody's home. And so I can't just walk right there and crush his home. Some of you don't give a F. You'll probably take your big old hiking boot and step on these flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's a different consciousness, understand? We're talking about consciousness and true, like you're not acting, you're not playing. See, this is why I'm careful. Out of nowhere. I have one little isolated cactus. I guess I'm just feel blessed and lucky to be here right when all these things are in this season. I see little homes. I'm trying to be careful of all these little homes of whatever. Maybe it's empty, maybe it's not. See, like this is like a teenager tree. And I love these little young trees because they're like so green, so brilliant. It still has some yellow, you know, leaves and stuff, but those are pretty, those are the next generation. What is that? They just look different, that's all. They're gonna become something. They just look weird. Look at those flowers. What is that? I don't know. Okay, we're almost made it to the road. Don't step on that. Another little wash. Now we're real close to the road. Grasshoppers, lots of grasshoppers here. Where are you, buddy? There's the road. Little pretty thing, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Woohoo! All right. was fun. Let's do this. Let's go to the tent. Let's do this. Yeah, baby. Thanks for coming along with me, guys. Yeah. What you doing? How you feeling? And seriously, if I didn't have so many valuables, I would start hiking all this stuff. That's another reason to have a travel trailer. I keep saying travel trailer. I mean enclosed trailer, cargo trailer. They're coming back to camp. Yep. See, like this area doesn't smell so nice. It looks like a grove though. Maybe it's because the water comes, that's somebody's trash. It's collecting all the garbage of the dead plants and stuff. Maybe that's why it smells. All right. We got little Peanut here. I should put down another avocado for him because I never ate my avocados. I didn't have my blender. We'll wait for that Black Widow to come out too. We gotta name the Black Widow, guys. You gotta name the Black Widow. Remember, that's a girl, and you have to give it a nice name so you transmute any negative energy from a poisonous spider. Wait, I'm gonna want to get my water jug when we go in the tent, okay? It's already full, I think. Yeah. This is fun, guys. I mean, I don't have this pretty wall hanging anymore, but I mean, I do, but this is still different, right? Shikamato. Let's do this. I'm trying to be careful because I don't open the door super wide open because then all the moths and flies and those crazy ass mosquito looking creatures come in. Try to open it a little bit as you can. So we made it. Woohoo! My little space, my living room. No, this is my bedroom. There's my spare bedroom with other stuff that I have, and this is my office, and this is my living room, I guess, and my kitchen, multi-purpose. I'm just messing, guys. I mean, it's kind of true, right? But I'm just playing around. Ah, yeah, baby. What's going on? Yeah? Are you serious? No way. Okay. It will get dark, so let me put the lights ready. Let's put this candle on. I'll catch up your guys' dialogue, sorry. I won't always be out here, so while I'm out here, I might as well share it with you, right? I saw a couple of people come by. You know, it's always only like 2 or 3 cars that drive by my camp. It's the least known area, I think. I prefer it. I prefer to be, you know, more secluded. What's that, my box? Yeah. 2 granola bars left. I got trail mix. You guys, I gotta put my trash outside. It's starting to stink. I've been out here 5 days. Yeah. I don't need to take you out there. Give me 15 seconds. Maybe 20. Because it's not fun to... Oh, shit. Drop my glasses, why don't you? Plus, I can't let animals get it, right? All right. Sorry about the locals. I was gonna do that earlier. I just forgot, and it's not like horrible, but it's enough for me to notice. So, this is all a journey. Yes, we're on a journey, guys, of change, transition, transformation. I like to use the word metamorphosis. Yes. You don't have to be doing what I'm doing to do that. You all have your own changes, right? You feel them. It's undeniable and it's beautiful. Cool, yeah. And I'm gonna want my light right here. Chihuahua. I'm missing one light. Oh, it's right there, okay. We don't need it exactly yet, but soon. Indigo's getting lit. What's up, Vato? Oh, that's cool, brother. That's what we need, cool energy, not uptight people who are not very friendly sometimes. You know? They got me into for a little while to moderate you. I mean, to... Never mind, it's no big deal. I don't want to go back to that energy. The glasses? Oh, it's just to read comments. A river? Really? That sounds like fun. I would love to be by a river. I'd go swimming and bathing every day. When I was in Hawaii, that's what I did do. Me and my friend, we go into like a lagoon and just freaking swim, man. It was freaking amazing. Looking for shells and stuff, you know, so. Thank you, Thanos. Glad you're here too. We got Skidlet's Blag. Thank you. Willow the Black Widow Spire. Willow, that's a good name. Thank you. We'll call Willow and Peanut. When I see that little guy, he's so cute. That's why Peanut's a good name for him. Groovy, bro. You always get happy when you watch my lives. Thank you, Levitine. Rock on. Yeah, you guys are pleasant. You guys are friendly. You guys are kind. Maybe we'll get trolls sometimes. Not everyone agrees with this information. And with that note, I would like to say, guys, you don't have to agree with everything I say. And maybe there's something you resonate with and other things you don't. And I just want to make another announcement. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I am currently not going to smoke right now. So I just am sober and my shows as long as I want to. Like, I might be tempted tomorrow because tomorrow's a drum circle. That's a lot more different energy, but I may not. You know, I can speak, maybe I can dance too. Dance is part of that. I don't mean like, yeah, disco, rock and roll. No, I mean like shaman dancing, like rattles, and we are going around the, if it's the big drum circle, there's a fire, a bonfire, and we can dance around it. Girls, guys, whatever, we're all dancing around, and while the drummers are boom, boom, you know, drumming their tribal, you know, it's like raw power. It's awesome. And it's not like connected to Christos or anything, but there's other things in life that can help you feel the spiritual connection, okay? I just want you to know that. There is truths in these other spiritual systems, but there is distortions too, all right? So we have discernment. And maybe you're going to pick this from that system, pick that from this system, maybe pick something from the Christos system, and put them into your own truth. So, I mean, there is something to Ascension mechanics. You can't just make up your own mechanics because it's physics. You got to do a certain thing to get certain results. But when it comes to living your life and how you care about yourself and your temple and how you treat others, Well, there's other beautiful systems out there as well. And for example, we can all benefit from yoga. That's a Hindu system, right? Or Buddhist system. But we're all, it's not just theirs anymore. It's all of it's anyone who wants to be part of that teaching and expression and connection. They have their own way of connecting to energies and chakras. Christos has their way, all right? Doesn't mean one's wrong or one's better. Sometimes it is better, but we're working with humility, gratitude, and non-judgment. And with those qualities, you can accomplish wonders. So let me see if I can light this charcoal disc. One left, apparently. Well, no, there's more in my red container. These are so dirty, I gotta be, it gets black shit all over my hand. No, but Indigo got lit, so you guys can get lit with him. Charcoal disc. The charcoal disc is not pleasant. It's called saltpeter. It's not a nice chemical, but it's necessary it burns and it's gone. It's no longer exists after it burns, so you're not getting polluted energies. It's simply a media to burn your incense. And you can also use, what do they call it? Those tiny candles, what are they called? The little small, like, there's pillar candles. There's just small little candles like this. You can put those inside a certain type of holder that has a top where it will melt incense slowly for days, and you could get that distilled in your air. Those are cool, and they're super cheap. All you need is incense and a little tea light. That's what they're called, tea lights. Get a little tea light holder, and then you would put this incense on top, and it would melt it in liquid form. It's liquid instead of just being evaporated in smoke. Like this is smoke. It's touching some incense in my bowl. Cool. This is smoke from incense, not the saltpeter. The saltpeter's been used up. So let's put more though than that. Got this. I would like to get this thing a little bit closer to me. Where's this? So I can bring the light closer to me. Lightworker, you working with light? I hope you are, vatos. Does it make a difference? A little bit. I think when it gets dark, I put it on the high setting there. And this is the one that does weird stuff, right? Yeah, it does weird stuff. I don't get it. It didn't do it on my DSL camera. But I could put it over there when it gets dark, and it'll help. So this is cleansing. This is purifying your energies. Realize that we always we're surrounded around, like let's say you go to the grocery store, you're surrounded around other strangers' negative energies, or maybe whatever kind of energies, right? That's gonna, can attach to your field as you go home. You're bringing in someone else's. So you have some type of saging or some type of incense resin going on, and learn how to sage yourself. We're light workers. We bless our space and ourselves and others. Okay, we're bringing in positive energies. We focus on what heals. Light workers, okay, we're talking about light workers. They focus on what heals, what's connected to love and angels and God and all these higher frequencies. You can go the other route if you want to. Not a priest of light. Maybe you want to be a priest of darkness. You like all that cool hooded and secrecy and going to the forest and doing secret rituals. If that's your thing, go for it. That's not what we represent here. We don't judge you, but we're not going to hang out and be, chummy friends. So we understand that you're God too, but we're not practicing your ways and your energies and your agendas. It's a big world, right? Some people don't believe in this stuff. There's a lot of religious people. There's a lot of scientist people. Okay? So we are a group called the spiritual people. We look into creation. We look into consciousness. We look into subtle energies that come from your hand. A light worker can heal with their hands. Reiki people can heal with the energies coming out of their body. How? Anybody can if you learned, if you took this seriously and know it's a craft. This is something you're going to deal with a lot. Your hand or palm chakra. Get used to charging things. Get used to cleansing things. Put intention. You're a priest. It's like commanding it, man. You're used to cleansing your food, blessing your water. You're used to putting over sore parts of your body and focusing on healing. This is a elementary example. You can study advanced systems and get really into light workers. But think about this. Light versus darkness. Spiritual war. We're in a polarized reality field. That's not how Creator made it. That's not Creator's intention to be in conflict. But other higher beings made it that way. They wanted to dominate. They wanted to play in power. The power game. Control, manipulate. Okay? Well, other people just want to be peaceful and easygoing and happy, right? And safe and connected and close to God. You know, so, but we get messed with. We have been. Ashiana's bringing us, the Guardians, Ashiana's work, are bringing in this history. They effed with us in Lemuria, Atlantis. They even messed with us on Tara, guys. That's a higher reality. It started in Tara. If you haven't heard of Tara, but you've heard of Gaia, well, Tara is another version of Earth. There's Earth, there's Tara, there's Gaia too, and there's Armatena. And you're going to evolve. Remember, everything's in the same space. Earth is in the same space as Tara. Tara is in the same space as inner Earth and parallel Earth and Tara, inner Tara and outer whatever. Okay, they're all in the same space, but at different particle speed, you know, and different angles of rotation. Like a top. Imagine a top spinning, and staying balanced, right? It's staying on its bottom axle, but you got other angles, other speeds, and you can't see them anymore. Well, consciousness has the ability to cross those boundaries and connect to those other versions of what's happening in the same space. That's why you can meditate right here. I can meditate right here, but I'm going across the universe? No, you're in the universe right here. Yeah, you're here. Your parents are here. Your children are here. Your ancestors are here. Your planet's here. Your galaxy is here. Everything's here. This is how a hologram works. That's how that's how a simulated, that's how a hologram of matter is created. That's how it's perceived. We're spirit. We don't have no body. There's no bodies in consciousness. In truth, there's no nothing. It's all the illusion. It's a form of guardian technology, right? This creation, God created this technology to experience itself. Somebody created a virtual reality in our world because they wanted to experience other spaces, other parts of imagination, other parts of vision. I'm very curious about virtual reality and exploring it. maybe even doing lives in a virtual world together. So we're gonna be able to do things like that with this new age that is manifesting, and you're part of that. I'm part of that. You're part of that. The Guardians are part of that. Much respect, Holy Ones. I love you. Mokoye. Mary, my hands are always warm, and if I focus, I can help people who are hurting. I never knew how. I just learned something. There you go, Mary. We all, you guys, all humans have Templar. Another way of saying chakra. All people, all humans have the potential to become these great, mighty Lightworkers, healers, avatars, starseeds, indigo children, because it's in our DNA now. We go through a process of regenerating, of activating that awareness, that consciousness, that part of you. We have to get used to an expanded identity, because you're more than just this, Holy Ones. That's what I'm trying to help you remember. Yes? That's why you treat everyone with respect. Even some angry person, some hateful person. They're lost for a moment. They're distorted. But they're part of Creator too. Okay? It's not like we're feeling sorry for someone who's trying to hurt you. What I'm saying is, you don't have these negative thoughts to them. You keep in your light thoughts. You keep in your code, in your principle of thought. We don't just have reckless, dark, distorted thoughts. We're light workers. We have a, you would say, a covenant. And I guess to really understand that, a light worker and your duties and what you're connected to, what you are representing, like maybe you just see yourself as a single person and you're just doing good deeds and stuff. Fine. But realize, truthfully, maybe you forgot, but you're part of a team. There's others of your family here too. Hi. So we are coming together. We are awakening together. Yes. And the time is now. A lot of changes are happening in this world, in this era. I would say even in this year, a lot of changes. There's more changes later, but there's going to be some big changes soon. You can feel it. You know there's something up. Mokuye. Let me hydrate. Ah, cool. A little bit of snack. Only because I only eat once a day, so sometimes I have snacks. And I ran out of food. I only have 2 cans of soup. But I'm going to this in town tomorrow, to Vegas, to get some stuff. And make sure I don't run out of food again. I didn't plan to stay a week at once. I was gonna only be 4 days. Pink, you see pink? I guess you can see something in clouds, or you can see something in wrinkles. For real. Pink Elephant, 33's in the house. Awakening Joshua, Annie Richards. There's 50 of you here tonight. Thank you guys. You guys, please hit the like button if you like anything you have seen today. This takes a lot of work. And it's my lifetime. And you would say, I mean, it's my commitment, it's my service, and I'm here to help bring my contribution to Ashiana's work. Like, I'm not trying to redo her work. I'm simply teaching you from my perspective, as from my experience, as a contribution. And I always recommend that you check out her work yourself. And I'm not getting anything from doing that. I'm just forwarding people to her all the time. That's all. She probably doesn't even know me or anything, you know? I met her in 2010. She's probably met thousands of people, you know, since that time, tens of thousands, whatever. She's been in workshops all over the planet, literally all over the planet. Not anymore, but that's what her work was. Doing roundtable on Earth. She's a master level 1, so she does grid work. I know I'm supposed to do that too, so some of you are going to come along for that. We're going to be going around the planet and doing that. They're called rainbow roundtables. Now, I've seen a lot of interesting healing on grid work. Like Native Americans, they'll use crystals. They'll use grid layouts. And they can make these wheels, these energies. They have this knowledge. Some of them do. But then you have like a modern guardian techniques like Ashiana's work. And she lives by the old Bermuda Stargate, which was once, that's Sarasota, Florida, which was once part of Atlantis, the Atlantean continent. When it was a continent. Well, that's how she lives there, next to Sarasota, so. By a Stargate. That's why your brother Thavian wants to live by the Sedona Stargate. I believe I'm supposed to be there. I was born in Arizona. Well, not born in Arizona, but I lived most of my life there. I feel strongly I'm supposed to be in Sedona. And I will. But light workers are needed, you guys. Light workers bring the truth, because there's false truth. It's not truth. It's we call it false creed. Like a creed, like a belief, like a religion. There's the ones from Creator, original intention. And then there's distortion ones. And a lot of people are following the distortions. And according to Ashiana, there was originally 12 major holy religions with their own holy books in the different lands, the different races of people on Earth. And that's been thousands, millions of years. Well, that was all changed and edited, and now you're worshiping something not the original 12 religions. Now you got a whole bunch of you got 4,000 plus religions that are all distorted, talking about dark principles. When it looks like it's good, when you look into the teachings, it's not what you thought it was originally. And it's a freaking crazy when you can get in a conversation with these people and they think it's normal to be have an angry God. Hey, we did too. We were brought up that way. We were raised that way. We were controlled to think that way. Until you got wiser and woke up. And there's a hashtag on TikTok called woke talk. You know, you wake up. You're one of the woken ones, the ones that are awakening. Not everyone will, vatos. Maybe some of your beloved family members or friends or partners, maybe they don't care about any of this knowledge. They don't think it's real, or they're too busy. They care too much about their 3D life. They can't relate. Maybe they can't understand or believe in spirits because they've never experienced nothing like that. They never tried medicine. They never altered their consciousness. It's all about just 3D stuff in their life. Okay. You know, maybe next life. Or maybe the life after that life. Maybe some life you'll awaken and change. Because that's what it's about, you guys. It's changing, because before you weren't awakened. Now you are changing to become awakened. You're one of the woke. What's up, woken? Awaken? Awakening? What's up? It's like, it's so hard, man. I want to take medicine, and it's like, ugh. Hear that thunder? What the shit? It's thunder. Where? Oh shit. Some darkness around there. Yeah, it's not really dark over here, but over here it's dark. But it stays dark in that valley a lot. It rains over there more than it does here. Yeah, it's clear, kind of clear over there. I was just checking. I always got to make sure I'm not going to get surprised by some rain. And I can't find myself on weather.com, dude. I can't find this location on what the closest I can find is called Mountain Springs, Nevada. But it's not Mountain Springs, so it's something else. So there is no official accuracy for me for the weather. I just got to sit, deal with not knowing exactly, just like the people hundreds of years ago who didn't have technology like us, right? Or did they? Tataria? Makaya. Like it. Ugh! I don't like being messed with like this. I want to smoke it, but I can't, so. Nine? As T? I don't know. Never, I might not be that strong. Thunderstorms. Pink says pink elephant. Well, I went through some of that today. Well, the Anunnaki are not the only fallen angels, but they're a main one, and they're the ones that started it all. Hear that? They're the ones that started it, guys. Now, well, they weren't draconians yet, but they were called Omicron dragon moths. You will find this also in Voyager's material. And the dragon moths, the Omicrons, were bad people, were dark fallen angels too. Okay? What that means is, what does that mean to be a fallen angel? Not from the religion point of view, okay? It means that these beings do not follow no longer, they did before, but they no longer serve the Emerald Covenant, which is all about Law of One, all about the light, all about God's original intention. These are the guardians. These are the creator beings that are creating all the extraterrestrials in the hologram. But these fallen ones, like the Omicron and the They weren't called Anunnaki either. Those are actually called Anu Elohim. See, we're familiar with Anunnaki and the reptilian, the Draconians. Hello, there's higher dark ones that created those ones. The ones that created the Anunnaki are called Anu Elohim. The ones that created the Draconians, dragons, Omicron, Dragon Moth. So this is what is other fallen angels. That's what a fallen angel is. And I don't even know if I agree with the word angel, but that's what we're using, because the angels aren't at density 4. Angels start at density 3 and density 2. So, but they're still calling it an angelic war, or, you know, the angelic guardians, because some of them are angels. But remember, there's greater beings than angels. Just letting you know. You don't get that full picture from religion, okay? They just tell you about hell, earth, and heaven. That's all. They don't talk about the Phantom Matrix. They don't talk about the 15-dimensional time matrix. They don't talk about the parallel universe. They don't talk about all the different races. They just talk about a couple of races. The Nephilim, they mention the Nephilim. They mention the Watchers, the angels that came and had sex with the humans. That's it. But there's more, a lot more. Koyachi. And remember, you're part of these identities. That's how multidimensional reality works. We're more than one. We're many. We're the all. Makaya. So I don't think I've finished answering your question, but let me reread. Koya Omasu. Nebraska. That's a good idea. The animals will tell me about the bad weather. Yeah, Sedona's calling. I tried the gummies and they're not even that strong. I don't want to use those keywords, but E1T1. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hello. I lost the message. I don't see it. Don't give in to temptation. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Now, I just know that maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm going to try not to, because you got to understand the drum circle, they're all doing it out there, but that's not why. But I'm just saying, I don't know. The medicine, there's nothing wrong with the medicine, guys. It's about smoking it. For me, it's the smoke that's bad for your health. The black shit, you know, the ashes, the part that got, you know, combusted. The rest of it is really works. But when you get used to this, can't use the hashtags. When you get used to the places that sell them, you want these high doses, you want these high milligrams and stuff. What? Well, some people think they're putting shit in it. I'm not gonna say that's true or not, but it's always a possibility. And it reminds me of this, you guys. I used to sell like self-defense stuff like pepper spray and stun guns. And when the stun guns first came out, they had 100 volts of electricity. Wow. Hey, there was a 50,000 volt. So that was the first stun gun, a 50,000s. Wow, you think of 50,000 volts like electrocution or something. Like it's gonna stop your heart or something. No, it stuns you. Whoa, You don't have control over your muscles because you're being shocked. Well, guess what? These things be turned into not 50,000. They started making them 100,000 volts. Then they weren't satisfied. They made them 200,000 volts, 600,000 volts. What the hell? Now they're 1,000,000 volts, a stun gun. No, now they're 20 million. No, now they're 60 million. No, real. 60 million volts. What the F are you doing? It's the same thing with the plant medicine. They made it a dose. Now it's making bigger. Now it's getting bigger. What the F? You gonna wait till it kills people? I don't know. You can only make it so strong. I don't know. They keep trying to make it stronger. They're doing something to it. They're putting something in it. Maybe. Just food for thought. Because if they want to hurt you in the food, in the air, in the water, why not something else like that? And guess who's taking that stuff? Generally, starseeds. So that's a good way to attack starseeds, don't you think? If you want to think like they think. Why do I have a freaking cyst? Why does my friend have a cyst? Why are we having health issues after using it for... I have only been using it for... Well, since I moved to that house. Half a year. Why? Out of all my life, not all my life. Maybe 8-9 years of using it. Why suddenly now I have these problems? And you guys see me, I come live. I said, damn, I have a cyst on my freaking nipple. What the shit? Huh? That was on my live, I found it. I'm like, what? What the shit? It was bigger. It's smaller now, but it's still there. I don't want it at all. So like our friend said, I won't give in to temptation because I have to at least be trying to do it for a few weeks or a month. And until I no longer feel something in this part of my body. It's not only the cyst, it's the lungs. The lungs have issues now. I mean, I can breathe fine, but I know there's something in there because I feel little sensations sometimes. Oh, that's why I stopped the inflammation. It's an inflammation, basically, what we're talking about. Introducing inflammation into your lungs all the time. Inflammation, more inflammation, inflammation. See what I'm saying? It's not the medicine. It's the smoking of it. Try not to smoke it. Well, then it's not so strong, is it? See how the game is played? We talk about this because it's in spirituality. It's in people's lives. So we talk about it. We don't just ignore the topic and say, oh, you're not supposed to talk about that. F you. No, not F you. I love you. But what the F? Go don't then. You got some, oh, mechiwa, ikomai, iwa. We want each other to feel good. We don't want to be sick. We want to be our best. And if we're sick, we want to first of all find out why. Why did I get sick? And second, prevent it from happening again. And if you don't do that, then you're irresponsible. I'm trying to be responsible. No, that medicine that you put on your salad, mushroom, do you like mushrooms on your salad? You know, that medicine, that doesn't harm you. It doesn't, you don't have to smoke it, you eat it. It goes through digestion. That's different. There's no combustion, there's no fire. It doesn't make carcinogens, it just goes into your brain and your consciousness. It seeps and you change your freaking vibration, your consciousness. Well, this does too, but you go through the lungs first. You have to go through the lungs. If you take this, you got to wait a half hour and it's just a few milligrams of, what the F was that? Nothing. Makuya. So, Lightworkers work light. We're working a path of light. That's our principle of light. Hey, if you're not acting light and treating other people and yourself like light, then you're not light. Okay? We walk our talk. We talk about spiritual worlds and principles, and we walk those spiritual worlds, principles. Not play lip service. Okay? Oh yeah, blah 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 blah. But you're like, what the F? Bullshitter, poser, faker. You're not the real deal. What's up? I'm tempted to eat this lemon. What's in here? Wait, let's look at my ice chest. I still have celery from 2 weeks ago. I'm not eating celery for food, like just alone. It's for a smoothie. I hope I have an orange in here, Vato. Maybe I have an orange. It's my Yeti cooler. No more ice. No more ice. It all melted. Doesn't last long in a week. I got cheese floating around in water. Shit. Okay. I got mustard and ketchup and mayonnaise. No avocado for peanut? I thought they're in my truck then. What the? I got jelly in here. I can make peanut butter and jelly, but I don't have no bread. No orange. 2 pieces of cheese though. I won't be eating cheese, guys, later, okay? I'm gonna be alkaline as soon as I go grocery shopping tomorrow. I can't use, look! This is one of the things I'm tripping out on. I didn't think I was gonna run out of toilet paper, whatever kind of paper, clean, regular paper. Look, I gotta like make this last, so I better not use it. I bought about 8 oranges. I must have ate them all. And bananas. I always eat the bananas because they don't last. They don't survive that long. Something, I guess. When you want cheese, though, you want the real good cheese, not what's this? Whoa. Hey, I just thought in my brain. That was like 6, 7, 8 seconds. What makes it do that? What rumbles in the sky? What's rumbling? Is there a big giant drum being played? What's that noise coming from? Is something clashing or hitting? What makes thunder noise? For 8 seconds. That was like 6, 7, 8 seconds. What makes all that noise and ruckus? Inquiring minds want to know. I just thought of it. Why is it making so much noise? What's making the noise? Somebody's Googling right now and finding out. I miss it. I like the sudden realization. Like, it's like you're like here, right? Chimakaye. For real, man. Of course I missed that. Do I even have a knife? No, I don't. Brilliant. I can't use the paper towel, so I'll use this little cup. You hear the music? That could be someone on that freeway I showed you. I hear all kinds of weird noises from the freeway. It's my orange. Do you have any salt? Do you have any Grey Poupon? Hey, it's food. Yeah. I can go to sleep tonight. I mean, I've fasted for 3 days, but I don't want to fast when I'm camping. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I want to light an RV or a trailer before I feel. I don't know. And it's hot. I want to take off my clothes and stuff. Sour? Lemons are very sour, yeah. Hey, Job? From Joe Yisrael. Yisrael. And notice it has the word L. Rebecca, Indwiz. Just drink it? Yeah, you're right. I could do that. I'm going to eat part of it and put it in my... Let it, like, make lemon water, kind of, sort of. No wonder it cleanses shit. They even put this in chemicals to clean stuff. So you know it does something to cleaning, right? Yeah, baby. Because this is about to die, so I might as well, it's not even that wet, but I don't want it to be wasted, so we're... It's just an orange that's not sweet. That's enough. Let that sit in my water. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm hot, man. Damn. I was thinking about running naked in the rain. That'd be so cool. Like, I haven't done that since I was a kid. I remember right now, as I said that, I was in Prescott, Arizona when I was a little kid. So I was about 6 or 7. And my parents didn't care. It was pouring down rain. And I just took out my clothes and started running around outside. They lived on like an acre of land, or something. My parents used to live in the White Mountains of Arizona. We would go up. We lived in Show Low, Pine Top, Lakeside, Chino Valley. I lived in all those places when I was a kid. We went to the creeks and skinny dipped in there. No big deal. We were little kids. We didn't know it was shameful or nothing. Parents didn't care. I think like I made a lot of notes. Now, one of the things that I believe has helped me in the past with this lung issue is green tea. I don't have green tea and I need a kettle, but they're in my storage, but I'm gonna make sure I have that tomorrow. So that will help me with this lung issue. Also, one of my friends, her name is Marlene. She said she got rid of that kind of problems with hot yoga. Do you guys know what is hot yoga? Or I believe that if I was heavy, like daily doing cardio, if I was doing cardio, it would clean this shit up, no problem. That's what I believe. Some type of like, you think you're having problems with the lungs, well, use them instead. Keep on using them and burning that mucus, burning that inflammation, or whatever it is. I am still using the wand too, the iTeraCare wand. See this, you guys? Now, it hasn't cured me, but it does give me relief. So I know it does work. So that's just my case. And other people have actually, I can't say that word see, you know, people don't say, you're not supposed to say cured, but some people have. What are we supposed to do? Some people have, okay? Their problems. I don't know what, you know, they have different problems. Especially, this is excellent with skin issues. Eczema, is that what they call it? That'll clear that shit up. Arthritis. I know I use it on my hands every day because when I come out here in camp, I'm constantly using them on the computer, and this thing freaking works, dude. It helps relieve me. And I just wand over my hands every day. Wand over my face, wand over my chest, wand over whatever hurts. I want to work on this knee next. It's like a miniature med bed. Some countries are understanding the principles of energy medicine. Tesla understood energy medicine. Even Einstein mentioned the future of medicine is frequency. So use frequency, use energy to assist in your healing. Right there. These are expensive. They're like almost $400, but it freaking works. Starman used this to get rid of cancer, vatos, on his face. It works. So, just a saying. Now it is getting dark, so let me put this on high. You guys, it might be a link in the description. Heal with me. Let's be partners together, because you could also sell these yourselves to anyone, any of the people that you love who are hurting and with some serious conditions. This could either relieve it or get rid of it. Children, pets, adults, it's the real deal. I'm not trying to sell you, but because this is, I'm telling you a product that actually works, you guys. I tried to sell detox. Not everyone was happy about that, so we got rid of that program. I'm not even saying it didn't work or not. Other people who I used to trust in told me this shit. I don't, you know, so who knows, right? Unless you do it yourself and find out for yourself. Because part of this transition, yes, is healing. Every one of us can use healing. Why? Because we are all on this planet that is 2/3 distortion, 2/3 reverse consciousness. We all have some shadow, but we all have the ability to heal it. Just remember, we're on a planet of shadow, of darkness, because of the mutation done in planet Earth's grids. They have distorted, no, the word is reversed. They have reversed some of Earth's grids. That affects human life. It affects all life, even subatomic life, animals, plants, all life now die. You're not supposed to die, but now you do, because you're in a reverse death cycle. We're not in Phantom. Close, but we know that there's a Phantom Earth. There is a part of Earth that has fallen, that will fall, that is falling. Okay, this is all part of the talked about in Nashiana's Voyagers, but also some of the workshops. Like a lot of people are preaching that there's going to be a global ascension. Like, what's his name? Ismail Perez. He's saying everyone's ascending. No, they're not. Excuse me. We would love it if everyone ascended. There's shadow. Look in Voyagers 2. There's a Phantom Earth. Control F, Google, Phantom Earth. You're going to find articles about what it is. It's in our future. Some of you are falling there. I don't mean some of you, you know, some of the planet. You don't want to fall. You don't want this to get worse, do you? Can you imagine what hell this is going to be later in Phantom? Now me drinking alkaline water. Doesn't really matter after eating shit granola bars and cheese, processed cheese, and well, lemon's cool. But. That sounds closer. And let's look. That's like 10 seconds. It's getting longer. Holy shit. Let's look together. Turn off the light because the moths are trying to come in. We'll be attracted to it. Let's go look at the sky. Ooh, I can smell the rain. Well, I can see it falling. So we may not be out of the water, man, so to speak. See it falling? That's where the rumbling's coming out of. Whoa, I just saw lightning. That's not far away. I just saw lightning. See, is there someone in the clouds drumming? What creates the noise? Is there giant speakers up there? Whoa, see that? They're gonna get hit. Those campers, you'll see some campers out there, they'll get hit. I might be going this way and not towards us. So we're cool. My health matters too much, man. I have to skip the medicine. Go for a day 3. Well, tomorrow's day 3. I've made it to 5 days before, so I know it's possible. Let's see if we got an avocado in the truck for Peanut, because those things are probably on their last leg. And I'm not going to eat it when it's that old, but the mouse loved it. He ate the entire thing, man. Just going to grab my keys. Okay. Get a little peanut. Look, I'll show you guys. Remember I showed you the avocado on the ground and there was like a few bites out of it? Well, the next day there was nothing left except the giant seed. Yeah. What the shit? There's something in my fucking engine. No. Maybe that's the gas tank expanding. I think that's just noises of the truck. I thought there was a little mousey in my... All right. I like a little mousey. He's like Indigo was talking about beaver medicine. I'm talking about mouse medicine now. That's shaman speak. I studied shamanism. That was one of the first spiritualities I learned was shamanism. It's part of my people, my family, my essence, my incarnation. You guys remember I was doing a live in the back seat before I had the tent? What the shit? Little gnats. Because I threw a bunch of fruit sometimes in this little box. Maybe I'll start smelling some old rotten fruit. And I'm like, what does that smell? Oh, I got peanuts for Peanut. I don't eat these anymore. They're just for him. So I can't find an avocado, so we'll just give him some peanuts, okay? This is a little home. Put the rest of these up. You guys hear that lightning or the thunder? Shit. And make sure this is all filled or closed all the way. I'm gonna check the other side. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, leave your keys in here and lock the door, why don't you? No, I won't. I gotta go this way. Some of you probably just think I'm really weird, huh? You're feeding a little wild mouse? Yeah, why not, dude? Now there's a black widow. Dude, we didn't look for the black widow. Oh, don't go in there, asshole. Go. It's one of those giant mosquito things. Oh, I can't see him now. He's gonna live in here and die if he stays in here. There ain't much oxygen in here, buddy. You better go. Get. Shit. I don't feel it. If there was an avocado, they're gone. There is a piece of bread there I could give him. even though he's only like this big, he takes all the food into his home. So he's storing it or eating it or both. And the only reason I locked the truck is because, you know, there's been incidents out here. I think somebody's stealing people's shit out here. That's why I'm always careful. Because remember, we saw that policeman yesterday, and then there's some guy, other camper, who complained to me, have you seen that white, it's kind of like, what do you call those little things? Like a little vehicle, like a white truck or something. I noticed he came by my camp, but he didn't stop or nothing, of course. A hamburger bun. It's still good. It's not rotten or nothing. He eats all of it. He takes all of it. Every single piece. Here, Peanut. Come on out, buddy. This is the whole piece of bread. Okay, I just want to make sure. Holy cow. Isn't that getting closer? Look at that shit. But you can see that falling. Hopefully it's going to Vegas. Woohoo! Can you see the little white specks? Those are RVs. There's a few out there. So you just come out here and meditate basically with your eyes open and just take in the beauty and creation. Resonate with that energy, man. Feel free, feel liberated, feel at peace, feel inner peace. Whatever your drama is, whatever your problems are. I might have left the tent open. I don't want those freaking, whatever the hell they are. I don't like them. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way. Oh, the Black Widow's already out, dude. Let me turn on the flash. I don't have my glasses. I can't see her. Oh, that moth is gonna go right in there. She's got a web all right there. So if that bug flies into it, he's screwed, man. She's like ready. She's just waiting for her food. Whoa, the bee almost went in it. And I have no ill will towards a spider. I don't hate it. I'm not gonna kill it. That's some of your first reaction. That's where your consciousness is. I don't think we're gonna get hit with the rain, but I can certainly see it from here falling. We're cool. As long as there's no wind, you don't see wind, so we're cool. This tent can handle that. Dude, there's dune buggies. No, it's the freaking freeway. Sometimes I hear motorcycles and stuff, and I think it's someone coming down. Thanks, guys. I just want to check. I gotta always check if it's gonna, if I might I'm about to get hit. You gotta like take precautions and shit, right? Because it could take, you know, you have to put the tent up, then you have to stake it down in all the places. Then you got to take those strings, the rainfly that has the strings, and stake those down, and then put a large tarp over the entire tent. I don't have one of those, but I have half a size. Woo! Yeah, baby. I hear sprinkles. Well, you guys are just gonna have to sit with the rain with me. Yeah. What's up, vatos? How you doing? Oh, I do have, I'm not gonna starve out here, don't worry. I'll show you why I'm not gonna starve out here. Giant fucking peanut butter. This is from Costco. That's what my family gave it to me before I left. This is like emergency, guys. Like, have some peanut butter because it's got energy and it can take you a long way. You know, you just need one. If you had to, just eat one a day, one spoonful a day. It's not the ultimate choice of nutrient, so I'm just saying it's emergency. Same with cans of food. I had 4 or 5 cans of food in my truck in case I run out of food, and I did. I already ate 2 cans of my emergency. Shadow knows. I know you guys. I just want to smoke. Is the incense done? Yeah, man, it's gone. I'm gonna put another one, guys, because we're not done. Thanks for being here with me tonight, guys. Actunify in the house. The heavens will unfold like scrolls. Well said, Sky Blue. Crystal. I witnessed a bee going into a spider's web, and the spider released the bee. What? Wow, I never witnessed that before. That's cool. Not part of its diet? Or the bee would have effed up the web. Because the bee is big and strong. It could have effed up their web. I don't know the logic behind that. It could have been a bee conscious enough to, aware enough to, I don't want to eat nothing today. I don't want to paralyze and devour alive my prey today. Really? When you come high vibe, you get angry when you see that happen, even in nature. You try not to become angry. But the raven and crow has always been one of my spirit guides, but I got angry, I'll be honest. I got angry when I see it. It was eating an animal on top of that electrical pole, and it was making a louder noise like it was celebrating. It was celebrating its kill, and it was flying off, back, doing its talk. It's like rolling around in its dead body or something. That disturbed me. I didn't like that, but that's what the kind of dirty animal that creature is. But it's still got some spirit. It's still got a connection. So figure that one, right? I started thinking a lot about that. You know, we're not supposed to kill and harm and anything, but then there's wildlife doing it because of the planetary grids. Whoa! This is a deep dud. This is a dud charcoal. They're not supposed to do that. Whatever. Actually, it just stopped. Maybe it's okay. Let me test it. I just know that a lot of these could have got wet or they're just not very good. But I have a whole box of charcoal, like 10 rolls of charcoal in my storage. No problem there. I just got to get it out here. Wait, is that on my list? It's not on my list. Charcoal, brush, pot, calculator, towel for chair, witch hazel, electromagnetic device. Charcoal. Because I won't remember when I'm going to my storage. I'm thinking, what did I need to bring? What did I need to bring? What did I need when I was in my tent? What did I need? Well, I don't have to think about it because I make a note. You have to write it down right away because you will forget otherwise. That charcoal is lit. It's red. Look, it's nice and red. Where the hell is it? Okay. Did it just hiss? Did it just hiss? I thought it hissed. Energy. Consciousness. Now, it's not helping us too much unless you put it on your palm chakra. Okay. And connect. Or burn it and release its energy into your space. And maybe we'll get some cleansing rain. I'll have to shut all my windows though. There's three open windows. Sometimes it's not bad rain, so it's not too bad. So, Lightworkers are, I would say it's like I want to say full-time job, but you can do it part-time, but I'm just saying it's a way of being. It's a way that you are. You're one of these people. That's just what we do. We have dark beings coming down, and we have light workers coming down, which are human race is in 1, 2, 3 dimension on Earth. Earth is 1, 2, and 3. Light workers, starseeds, indigos, they're coming from the stars, the other planets, other worlds, other dimensions. 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's not Earth. Earth is not 4th, 5th, and 6th. Earth is 1, 2, 3. These beings come through stargates, wormholes to get here. Then they make a soul contract with the parents, your parents, the earthly parents, and got permission from them. That's what this is about. And you went through the fetal integration into the baby, into your mother's womb, and now you become this starseed alien being. Partly human, but not only human. So, Kuchiwas. Put some benzoin on. I hear rain. As long as it's not horrible wind, we'll be okay. I mean, I know what to do, what will help when it is horrible rain, but that's not, hopefully not horrible rain. But let's zip those windows up. Hear it? It'll get my bed wet. It smells great. Hear the crickets? They get pretty loud here because they're right next to me, basically. Well, the desert's going to get cleansed right now. Mother Earth is going to cleanse all the grounds and the plants and trees, and that's what she does. We got this. Mokuye. There. Much respect to you guys on your journey, on your spiritual awakening and ascension. These beings are real. Many people seen them. I've seen them. I've experienced them. I've experienced UFOs. There's been some pretty serious things that you have to be grateful and humble. I mean, I don't know how you could do this path as a light worker, as a healer. Remember, we're healers. We're healing ourselves. We're helping to assist, heal others, connect with our energies, our Templar, but also the Earth's Templar. Stargates, chakra. See, this is the raw. This is the real deal. Let's see if this light will help. Probably not. It doesn't flicker when it's not direct. Oh, it's still flickering, huh? It's got some flickering rate that this thing doesn't like. See the flickering? This thing is creating flickering. Maybe because it's a different LED. I don't know. It's weird. You hear it? It's the whole experience, you know? You come out here to the wilderness and get the whole experience like this. And then when you get back to your busy life, back into the grid, you're like, you think about that nature a little bit. That, you know, it's almost like your adventure is not done yet. You're still thinking about that place. I had to be very, you know, mindful out here because my computer is very valuable to me. So there's my badass internet router, and that's my PC. It's big tower, and my monitor is pretty big too. So I cannot stand these little devices. You guys love it. You love looking at little devices. I don't. I want big giant screen. But we get used to our little devices, our little screens. See the wind, the tent shaking and shit. and the cricket's just chirping away like it's no big deal. So, and I noticed that these crickets are black. They're black crickets. They're not normal crickets. I guess that's not normal, right? To be a black cricket. It looked weird when I saw it. I'm like, whoa. I'm used to the little brown ones. I'm not really cold yet, but I'm sure it will get cold. Yeah, I gotta try to get that closer and closer, but that's pretty good. But yeah, Lightworker is service, you guys. Service to others. Law of One is about service to others. Now, we talk about the dark side as being service to self. It's about you and F the world, F the universe. I want to be the one in power, the one in control. I want to be the most powerful. That's what this side is. That's what service to self is. You could care less about the rest of the planet or the people. Okay? Two different creeds, two different agendas. Lightworkers are about service to others. Imagine this for a moment. What if everyone was loving each other, serving others, being kind to others, friendly? Then you would be feeling that. You would be receiving that. And you would be giving it too. And if everyone was giving, serving others, we would be in bliss. We would be in happiness. We would be in joy. But we don't have that right now. We have service to self on this planet. Me. No, it's not all about only you. That's part of being a light worker, being able to love all, not some, certain ones that you like, approve of. No, you love all. It's not an easy lesson. I guess it's simple, but it's not easy to love everyone, is it? I can think of some people I wouldn't, but we can't do that. We can't be selective with our love. You're okay, but no, not you. We're like, if you don't agree with that person, if you don't have the same principles, you don't start judging them. You don't start hating them. You just, let them be. You don't go to get all stressed out. You don't get all worked up. You don't do gossip. We're not like that, guys. We're light workers. We have principles that we stick to. And know what? It should happen naturally. Get to the point where you can love anyone naturally. I mean naturally as in not acting. Not, hi, you're so cool. I like hanging around you, when it's all bullshit. No, it needs to be genuinely caring, loving all people. And animals, and little mouses, and little, grasshoppers. Little animals are God too. It's in a smaller body form. It has less energy than a human body form. Bigger body, that's why the future there's giants. Because you need more consciousness to accommodate that new expansion. Just like you need new technologies to accommodate 5G, even though we don't agree that it's all healthy and good for us. But it's a new giant bandwidth. Did you know that 3G was around up to 14 megabytes? 14 megabytes was the badass top dog once. Then 4G came along. Now it went up to 100 megabytes. It went from this to this. What do you think 5G is? It's 10,000 megabytes. It can go up to 10,000. You can't put your arms out enough. It went from here to here to here. It's the same thing with you going as a 3D person to a soul. Let's say 5D or 6 dimension. You went from this human, now you have this much consciousness and energy. Instead of 14 megabytes, you're 100. Well, what about when you go up to an avatar? Hello, 5G. Whoa, I can't reach that far. I'm not saying 5G is good. I'm trying to use it as an analogy. The difference in evolution, the difference in consciousness. So think about that. You are bringing in more with a bigger body, bigger consciousness. Doesn't mean you're better. We would think so in 3D. And that person's better. They got more technology, more money. They're better. No, they're not. Intrinsically, all are equal. We don't say this is good and better than that. We say all are equal in law of one. But different, larger, advanced, higher forms can fit more of God inside its consciousness. More memory, more intelligence, more psychic perception. So you have incentive to ascend to that level, to go up to a higher evolution of consciousness. Like the Bible talks about getting a new eternal body. Well, that part is true. Guardians agree. You go to density 2, heaven, and you will have a new body, and it will be immortal. That sounds so bizarre. We're not used to living forever. Maybe certain beings that we call creator gods. But you too shall be immortal. Imagine that. Imagine being that. That's the path of a light worker. You are evolving yourself. You're learning your powers. You're learning your abilities. You're learning your healing. It's always there. It's always been there in your DNA. But we awaken it. We're waking up our DNA that was always there, but asleep. It needed a, you're trying to jumpstart your battery. It needed a jumpstart. It needed a boost. You needed something to, just get you to that realization. That's why I'm not teaching you anything. Ashiana's not teaching you anything. We're reminding you. Because you already know this. I mean, I keep forgetting the camera's right there, but you guys remember that you are God. You are an ascended master. You are a human. All in the now at different frequency bandwidths in the same space. You're actually here with me in the same space. Your pet cat is here in the same space. That person in Sedona, in China, in Turkey, in Great Britain, all of you are actually just right here. Okay? So it stretches your mind. You reclaim your massive identity, man. You know what the alternative is to ascension and an awakening? The alternative is the opposite direction. Falling. Becoming lesser. Not expanding, you're constricting. Every time you interact with a toxic person, these people are constricting. They are falling in their consciousness. That's their choice. You can choose that too, Holy One. You can learn to cast magic at people and gain wealth and power from manipulating and being dark. If you want to. You know what that does though? It attracts you. You're attracting those energies into your life. You will be surrounded by these energies because that is what you are manifesting. But get this, you're not damned. If you want to turn around, you can. The Bible says you're unforgivable. You go to the lake of fire. You don't believe in, the right way. Okay? No, honey, that's a distortion. You can change your mind. You can reverse back. You can heal yourself. What do you think an indigo type 3 is doing? An indigo type 3 is healing the Nephilim, enabling the Nephilim to get its 12th strand. You are doing, we just talked about a little while ago, service. You are doing a great service for this individual and the Anunnaki race. We dealt with these Nephilim, okay? Now we're helping them. That's the guardian way. That's the Lightworker way. Religion, angry gods, that's not their way. They'll just cast you into the lake of fire. That's the dark, false creed. You can feel that one. Or feel someone like an indigo type 3 helping you out. Helping this race return to light. You are forgivable. Some would say, no, you're not. You're not worthy of God. You must repent. You must suffer. You must sacrifice. No, honey, I don't think so. I call bullshit. I get comments like that all the time. Jesus died for your sin, was sacrificed by Father God, and so you can live eternal life in the kingdom of heaven if you accept Jesus into your heart. I love you, Holy One, but Jeshua was real, but that's not what Jeshua was teaching. You feel negativity versus love, positive. Kill, sacrifice. Wrong side, wrong creed. You want to be a light worker, you're running the light path, the light code, the light way. Own it. Own light, Vato. Light worker. Represent light. Represent the guardian angelic nations. Represent the Emerald Order covenant. We service to it. It's not a religion. Emerald Covenant, Emerald Order, it's not a religion, it's not a dogma. It's the universal principle that all highly evolved races are following. They're not these ET aliens, the ones serving light, are not following religions, honey. They're not following some Buddhism, they're not following Hinduism, they're not following Christianity, Baptist, whatever you want to call your religion. They're not following religions in the higher evolved worlds. That's a dogma, that's a control. That's a vampiric system. They are serving a universal, serving and representing the universal principle that all are equal, all are love. Does religion teach you that? No. You're not all equal in religion. You're separate from God. You're outside of God. See the difference? That's what I've been trying to remind you all this time. I'm not against your beliefs. I'm trying to show you what has become anger and fear and subservience, blind worship, put down women, put down the animal kingdoms, the plant kingdoms. It's a whole different vibe. It's undeniable. Maybe you want to debate and argue about how your religion is the only religion and the only God. There's only one God, you guys. There's only one creator. There's not a bunch of creators. What? All these are different beings that created this universe, this being created that planet. No! There was one creator that downstepped itself into the ascended master level. That's a here's God's frequency, downstepped to, it's called the Akkadic ascended master frequency level, okay? Then there's the polaric. And then there's the triadic. That's the cosmos. Universes are within the cosmos. The cosmos is what got all the eternal gestalts of consciousness collectives are living. They exist there. You exist in the cosmos. In these levels, ecstatic, polaric, triadic. They're called the primal sound fields of the Kundalini. Okay? You go into the time matrix, into a hologram. Okay? You're no longer eternal like this. Like you have your DNA has when it's distorted, your DNA has a period of expiration. These beings don't deal with death. There is no death up there. Okay? As a light worker, you were like angelic being, 6th dimension, 7th, 8th, 9th dimension. You were an angelic being. You came here for service to others, to help humanity heal, to help humanity and planet Earth ascend, and go back home. You already got chakra 1, 2, 3. Humans are trying to develop their chakra 1, 2, 3. You already got it. So why are you here? That's like a 6th grader, 6th dimension, going to the 3rd grade, 3rd dimension. Why would the 6th grader go join a 3rd grade classroom? Well, not to learn, because you already learned that, right? Get it? You're a starseed that already went through 4, 5, 6, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, whatever. You went through those periods. You already got it. You got the DNA. So, Indigo, you're not here to ascend. You're here to help others ascend. You got the code. You got the DNA. And guess what? As Ashiana explains it, when you come into Earth's field, now the humans, the Earth seeds, not star seeds, the Earth seeds, now, because you're present on Earth, there's millions of us present on Earth. Now that is part of the gene pool. It is part of all people's potential now. Now everyone can reach 4th strand and 5th strand and 6th strand because of you, because of me, because of that Indigo, because of that starseed, because we're present on planet Earth. Starseeds are part of Ascension, you guys. Our higher... Think of this. Earth is only 1, 2, 3. You're actually higher energy than planet Earth. You're 4th dimension, 5th dimension, 6th dimension Taran energy. And when you come, let's say this is a pool, an ocean of water, of consciousness on Earth. 1, 2, and 3. Well, here comes a 4th dimensional, a 5th dimensional Indigo, a 6th dimensional. We're sprinkling that consciousness with this 3D consciousness. What do you think that does to the 3D consciousness? When you start, it's like physics, it's like chemistry. If you pour some 4th dimension frequency, some 6th dimension, that makes the 3D go this. The average of the consciousness on Earth raises, but it also raises Earth. That's why we need you, Indigo Child. Your DNA is what activates the planet and it sparks the consciousness on Earth. They see light, they see your brilliance, your intelligence. It's from out of this world. We're teachers, we're way showers, we're trailblazers. That's our purpose, Lightworker. You're serving guardians, you're serving Earth and mankind. You're here to help. You've been through this. You've done this. You're here to help, not learn this level of energy. We started in inner Earth, but that got corrupted too. These Anunnaki are freaking on our asses everywhere. So are the reptilians. They want to conquer us. They want to take our gates. They want to take us out. It's a spiritual war, guys. And Lightworkers are part of it. Because if there's a Lightworker, you can guarantee there's a dark worker. Just like there's empaths and dark empaths. 2 different creeds. Angels and fallen angels. It's in your speech, it's in your thoughts. You're a hybrid Anunnaki, hybrid human. You're a fallen angelic soul inside a hybrid body. But as Ashiana teaches us, that Holy One, these hybrids, they're here on Earth. That is your opportunity to switch. You can switch to the indigo side, to the angel side. Or play out your dark role if that's what you really gravitate to. Okay? Because some of us light workers, we came from that shit because we didn't know better. Nobody told us any better. We thought that was right. We thought we got psychic powers, Vato. We must be special or something. We must have this for a reason. Everyone's special. Everyone has this potential. You just remember and you have activated. They haven't, but they can too. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help them. We're trying to assist them. Okay? We're trying to serve humanity, serve Earth. So maybe after this video tonight, Lightworker, because you call yourself, you know yourself as a Lightworker, you'll understand some of your purpose, some of your... It's not a selfish thing. It's not about you and just going and living a peaceful life. It's about you doing service, learning how to teach and help and heal people, helping them help heal themselves. And maybe, just maybe, be also knowledgeable about the Christos, be knowledgeable about the Lyrans, the Syrians, and be knowledgeable about the fallen angelics, like the Necromatons, beetle people, like the reptilian bird people, gargoyle creatures, the dragon creatures. Maybe we'll be knowledgeable about the universe and the galaxies and the stargates. I love you guys. Much respect to you and your journey. It is getting a little chilly. I'll put on my flannel. Thank you, Alchemist. Look at you. Glad to see you. Life and light to you too, Isabel. And if you guys have liked anything you said, you guys please consider leaving a donation here live or through PayPal. The link is in the video. Or just do one of those, you know, the $sign and whatever you feel called to. Thank you guys for supporting this platform and this, I call it a transmission. And some of you are in the process of coming into your power. We're a group. We come as a group. Some of us are in the same soul family and we'll meet each other. We might even activate our memories of those lifetimes together. And sometimes you, brother, sister, maybe you, sister, were once my mom, but now you're my wife, or maybe you're my cousin. Maybe you were the man and I was the wife. Something, you know, there's many lessons to have all these different roles. And when you learn from the teachings, Voyager's teachings, there's obvious information about sometimes you're male, sometimes you're female, sometimes you're male, sometimes you're female, sometimes you're male, sometimes you're female. How? Why? Because you are, first of all, your species has been given, I know this is a big talk in the world right now, gender. Your species was given gender. So they split you into male and female. So that means you always have couplings. You always have another half. You're always, well, you're only complete. You're not complete yet. So when you start to try to mess with gender, start distorting it, start twisting gender. Hey, I love you and I appreciate you. I'm considerate of you if you're going through some gender changes. Hello, just know that is there is some darkness to that principle. There is an attack on humans. There's an attack on our DNA. There's an attack on our identities. So when you start messing with people's gender identities, that's part of the attack. That's intentional by politicians, by this side and that side, by that country or this country. No, by extraterrestrials. You think those humans are in power? No, there's aliens in power on Earth that the Guardians call fallen angels. And it's not the first time around. You know, we've been destroyed. First of all, there was destruction. There was major cataclysm up there in Tara, which came down to here, Earth. That was the first problem. Then there was a cataclysm when the Atlanteans wanted to murder the Lemurians. It backfired, but it destroyed human seeding 1. Thank you, Anunnaki. No, not thank you. And then the reptilians came in seeding 2, wiped us out there. Hello. Now we're in seeding 3. It's a spiritual war. We need you, Lightworkers, not to go fight and beat up dark angels. No, that's not what we're saying. This is done through peaceful, conscious awakening. Because think about that, you guys. If we can get everyone to awaken on Earth, there's no more darkness. The darkness is in the consciousness here. We're cleaning that, healing that. The old paradigm is going that way, and the new awakening is the new Earth, 5D, whatever you want to call it, 6D, is... It's not like it's going to be all on planet. There's what I call a bifurcation. Some are expanding, some are falling. Not everyone's ascending, like Ishmael Perez says and others. Sorry, I love you, brother, but that's not the Guardian material. Not going to be some solar flash, sorry. Not everyone's ascending, sorry. I'm not trying to be a party pooper. But we know there's a phantom Earth coming. Not that we, it doesn't mean you're hopeless if you end up in phantom Earth. There's still going to be some angels trying to come down and get you. I mean, assist you. Help you. Offer help. I've heard Oceana say that. Some people, some angels, some guardians are still going to try to help some of you. In the phantom. Some of us are old souls and we want to go home. We had enough of Earth. It was fun, I guess, sometimes, but I'm ready to go home. Are you? No, seriously, guys, I want to go back to eternal life. What is this? What is suffering and feeling pains and shit down here? What? That's not what you're meant to do forever. You're meant to go through something called metamorphosis, ascension. You'll have a new planet, a new body, a new consciousness. Hell yeah! Any of you out there don't want that? Koyamasu. Megan, Montes, thank you, Holy One. You're so kind. What is that? A little yellow guy. That's cool. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting Christos Avatar. I see a lot of new names here, you guys. So that means a lot. It's awesome to have the channel growing, and we have like blown up, we've blown up like 5,000 new people, subscribers in the past month. Isn't that insane? We're not even done. Growing, I mean. The most popular video on my channel is about Thoth. So many people love Thoth, and they have so many bad things to say about my video, but there's a lot of people who have liked the video, and so Apparently I need to talk more about Thoth and Galactic Federation and all that stuff. And whatever you guys think I should talk about. I'm gonna take one spoonful of this peanut butter. If I can find a spoon. I think I need to add spoons to my list. Or why don't I get a real piece of silverware, like a spoon, right? I got make sure it's not. Okay. Energy for now. I don't like plain, what do they call it, creamy? I like crunchy, but this is what I was given, so. Yeah, creamy. It will take a long ass time to finish this shit. If I even want to. Thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Titanium spoon? That sounds cool. Yeah. Well, I don't think the spoon's gonna kill me, but I know what you're saying. You said it, Indigo. Isn't it interesting how they try to trick you? Oh, the emerald tablets. I think I made that video too short. I should have made it longer so people could understand more stuff, but that video wouldn't have 100,000 views right now if it was long. And I got to be grateful because it's growing my channel, even if these people don't agree with everything about Thoth. There was a lot more information, guys, coming about Thoth. Okay, not just Voyager's information. There's more. There's a lot more talked about Atlantis. There's a lot more talking about Enoch. He flip-flopped back and forth, Enoch. Oh, I want to be good now. No, I like the dark side. No, I'll be good now. I'll be good now. No, I'm not. Enoch did the same shit. Thoth made the Emerald Tablets. Enoch made... What's this book called? It talks about the walkers, or the walkers, the watchers, angels. See, they learn all these concepts and techniques from the Guardians. Then they take those techniques and twist them. So the dark illuminated ones, you know who I'm talking about, the dark dollar bill people, those ones can be learned from Thoth directly, the darkness, the way to control and manipulate people in humanity. That's what the Guardians say the Emerald Tablets is about. Okay? And quite frankly, I mean, I have nothing against this guy. What's his name? Black gentleman. He's talking about Egypt and Thoth. I forgot his name for the moment. It's just, he's got 1 million subscribers or something, so he's been around for a while, but his friend, his buddy is Thoth. What the F, dude? Drumvalo Melchizedek. His teacher is Thoth. What the F, dude? You call yourself Melchizedek? It's called a false prophet. It's called someone working a reverse code on your ass, giving you not a flower of life, but a flower of death. I love you, brother, but grow up. because that shit hurts people, you know? It puts you back. You're not extending. You're not expanding. Think about it, guys. If the bad guys, the dark angels, want to trick you, what will they do? Pretend they're good. Excuse me. You know? Teach you have some friendly, I thought Drumvilla was cool. Gentle. He was peaceful. He looked like us. What the F, dude? Ashana talked about him, man. She met him in person. She was in one of his classes. She was all excited. I get to meet another guardian. Well, I am, this is a wise guy, wise man. I want to hear what he has to say. Drumvilla could not answer her question. And he actually went into a negative mode and was rude. And this is what she said. And then, the whole thing about the Flower of Death came out. That's the name of his books. The Flower of Life. Now, a lot of innocent starseeds are using this symbol in their diagrams, in their artwork, in their graphics, having no clue that this is a freaking wickedness. It's a reverse transmission. It's still raining, man. That's enough peanut butter. I'm done eating. I can go till tomorrow now. I couldn't believe it, dude. I bought all his expensive ass books. I studied Drumvilla. I did his freaking shit. Merkaba. When we find out his Merkaba is reversed, shit, dude. No more. Sorry, brother. There's a lot of people doing that, man. Just like this person now speaking about how wonderful Inky is. There's people talking about how wonderful Galactic Federation is. When all you have to do is look at what they teach. Look at the things that they're trying to get you to do. And then you say, hey, is that law of one? Is that the natural direction of the energy, or is they doing the opposite? There's a difference when you do a speed of your Merkaba or the wrong direction or the wrong speed. It harms you instead of helps you. That is what the New Age movement is full of, guys. It's full of reverse teachings. Does anyone know better? People don't know better. They're just trying to find knowledge and truth. They trust people like that and end up hurting themselves instead. Or certainly getting distracted enough not to ascend. Stopping you, preventing you from ascending. Then, if you hear some of Ashana's workshops, not Voyagers, it's beyond Voyagers, they use the New Age movement to recruit you. They get you to be part of the chosen ones. Ooh, I get to be a chosen one? I get to be an angel channeler? I'm communicating to angels. Yes, you are, but I don't think you realize they're fallen angels. Man, if the Necromaton beetle people are doing this shit, the Anunnaki are, the Reptilian are. Maybe not under Galactic Federation, but they have their own groups. They have their own distortions and teachings. The Hebrew teachings were distorted. The Christian teachings were distorted. The Mormon teachings are distorted. They're created. The other religions and practices of the Egyptians were all distorted. They were once sacred teachings. They distorted Isis and Osiris and Horus. Now you're worshiping dark beings, Vato. Calling yourself forbidden knowledge. Yeah, you're teaching some type of knowledge. See, the Lightworkers have to call them out. I will call out forbidden knowledge eventually, but we do it from a space of love and respect, not disrespecting. You know, we're not trying to make that person look bad. We have to simply say what, from the guardian point of view, what is the distortion? Why is the flower of life bad? Okay, you're going to learn about these geomancies, these sacred geometries. You're going to learn about the, you would say, the mechanics of the Kathara, the Kalantic mechanics, you know, the math, the physics, the structure. It all is, okay, there's spirit to God, there's science to God. You can't change the science. You can't just make up your own frequencies in Merkaba. It doesn't work that way. There is a working Merkaba and there's a reverse Merkaba. There's a reverse, like, for example, guys, I'll tell you my personal experience with Kalanta's symbols versus Enoch symbols or occult symbols. Because I've seen those symbols alive. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know they moved. I didn't know they were doing things, and with my vision, I could see them. Now you take some witchcraft, some Wiccan symbols. Now you're working different energies, Vatos, and they have no clue. So keep practicing your tarot. Keep working with these archangels. Keep on practicing or working with these space brothers. They ain't your brothers. You will be getting caught up in that whole chosen one thing. I get people coming into my videos or into my chat saying, I am this and I am a chosen one and I am that. Like they're doing something good. They're announcing something good or something. How is there a chosen one if all are God? How could that part of God be chosen, but that part of God is not? All are equal or they're not. There is no chosen, there is no special when all are God. Okay? So maybe that's hard to realize, but that's what is a big thing in the New Age movement. Chosen ones. I keep forgetting this lemon now. Right along with chosen ones, you're going to get hierarchy. With hierarchy, you get authority. With authority, you get elitists. Okay, you get it now? It's a control system. It's a unequal system. Elite, that's inequality. Authority, inequality. Hierarchy, oh, this angel is greater than this angel, but this angel is greater than that angel. And you got to work your way through 33 degrees. No, there is no hierarchy in God. There's dimensions. That's not a hierarchy. We're not talking about a hierarchy of I'm better than this, and I'm better than thou, I'm greater than thou. No, you're not. You don't need clergy. You don't need a pope to God. You don't need a priest. You don't need a confession. You don't need to be shamed. Okay? You start to feel these things, guys. They'll become like, whoa, that's true. What the F? Why is there inequality between male and female? There, all these different cultures on Earth, they're putting down women. Some of them really bad, you gotta hide your face and stuff. That's prevalent all over the planet. Men are treating women as less. All over the freaking planet. Hello. That's religion for you, baby. And we accept it. Some people do. Most people accept that. Inequality. There's no inequality in God. All are God. You are God. I am God. And it's not blasphemy to say that, because that is you understanding the law of one. And when someone says otherwise, that is them not understanding law of one. I love you guys. I'm surprised it could go this long without medicine, but it does. It's raw, it's a connection in your DNA. Would cannabis help? Of course. I just live in a east side. Law of one, you said it, Galactic. The Savior came to help. Oh, there we go with the Savior. I respect your beliefs, but realize, saved. You need to be saved. Saved from what exactly do you need to be saved from? Machiwa. You guys, the Guardians will not condone, they don't talk about any savior, any sacrifice of any life. Okay? I call bullshit, Bato. I love you, I call bullshit. There is no inequality in when there's a part of a whole. Remember, the Polarians and the Hyperboreans, two of the Earth seed races, it was there, right there. The Hyperboreans and the Polarians, where they created gender in the species in Strand 1. In Strand 1, the Hyperboreans and Polarians created gender half. There is a whole. Not take women and go less than half. Then what is this? What is this? Look what I did to this lemon. I cut it in half. Why is one now bigger than the other? I call bullshit, Bato. There is no inequality in gender. They're equal. They're part of a. There's a mechanic. There's a science behind splitting the consciousness in magnetism, female, and electrical, male. What happens when you take electrical and magnetic? Oh, electromagnetic. A complete. Are you going to have 20% magnetic and 70% electric? It doesn't work that way, Vato. You don't have lesser, smaller female than the male. Jeshua did not come here to save. What did you say? What did you say exactly, Vato? Let's check this out, homie. The Savior came to help women. Oh, really? I gotta write an article about that. Savior didn't, because they needed it. Female needs help. Female needs to be saved. Because the godly male, well, the female came out of the godly male. What? So the male is godly, but the female is not. So the female must be saved. Do you guys see the problem there? Okay, I'm showing you the physics of it and the principle of it. The Guardians do not condone a sacrifice of any savior. Okay, this is distortion. This is a control system. This is alien beings, specifically called Anunnaki. They're from a planet called Nibiru, and they brought their shit here. They brought their sexist system of putting women down here. It's a form of control, Vato. You control the genders, put down this, then you have some control system. You have a patriarchy. Like it's a good thing. A father God is a good thing. There's so many holes, so many problems with that concept, homie. The first thing is God is not a boy. How can the God have a boy when he has no penis, when he has no genitals, when he has no body? God has no body, so there is no penis, there is no gender in God. And God is not a woman. You see, you're carbon matter, you have a flesh. You're still identifying with flesh. You're not the flesh, you're the spirit. You're the consciousness inside the flesh. You're the conscious spirit that has no gender, vato. There's no body, no penis, no vagina, no body, no gender. God has no gender. There is carbon matter life form. Hello, carbon matter. There is carbon crystal matter form beings. Hello, Tara. There is carbon silicate matter beings. Now, after 7th dimension, there's no body. How do you get a boy God? How do you get a girl God? There's androgynous beings. There is no, now you're complete. Your magnetic and electric are complete. There is no separation. There is no inequality. You evolve out of gender. You won't always have gender. It's a temporary phase of a biological being, not forever thing. And there certainly is no inequality in that temporary experiment. You get your magnetic mastery down as a female, you get to the electrical mastery as a male, because you're male, female, male, female, male, female. Sometimes you're male, and then you're female. It's called, what did the New Age call it? A flame, a twin flame. Part of that concept is real. The other half is bullshit, New Age bullshit. You are living in this time vector. I am living in this time vector as a male. In another time vector, my twin flame, not this time vector. They're in another time vector, vatos. That is a female. That's me. I'm a female in another time vector. And the time vector before that, I'm a male. They're all part of a whole. You're not going to get a quarter, 25% female and a 75% male. Are you getting it? You take an orange and cut it in half. You don't take an orange and cut a part off and that's female. That's your consciousness. That's where people are in religion. That's what it is. King of the castle. Male is the ruler. Is the one in control. And the one that gets paid more money is the one that's the boss. No, Holy One. That's the old paradigm that is being transmuted, being cleansed. Washed away like the rain, just washed away all that shit in the desert. That old paradigm, sexist, patriarchal system is bye-bye. Because people are awakening. There is no boy God, there's no girl God, there's only creator. Creator. And if you don't have a body anymore after 7th dimension, well, 8th dimension, 9th dimension, 10th dimension, 11th dimension, no gender. 12th dimension, no gender. 13th dimension, 14th dimension, 15th dimension, no gender. Ascended Master level 3, no gender. Ascended Master 2, no gender. Ascended Master 1, no gender. God, no gender. Not only do you have no gender in the future, you don't even look human anymore. You have different DNA, vato. Gender's not even in the picture. Dying's not in the picture. Bodies are not in the picture. You're just eternal consciousness that just, exploring different bodies. These are vehicles. So you can move around the hologram. So you can experience the 2nd dimension, the 3rd dimension. Maybe you're a plant. Maybe you're an elemental. Maybe you're a human. Maybe you're an Arcturian. Maybe you're a Pleiadian. Okay? Those beings don't have genders, vato. Have you seen a little girl gray alien? You've seen any girl gray aliens with boobs and stuff and a little vagina? Have you seen that? Do you think all beings have gender? I know this conversation's kind of going a little bit too far, but... No, the gray alien doesn't have gender. There's no boys and girl gray aliens. There's no males and females on Gaia. There's no more gender in Gaia. Okay? Get past that point. Get past the problems with genders. What the F? It's low-level conversation, Bato. You want to bring in this conversation of inequality in women, and women need to be saved. What the fuck, man? You came to the wrong room, Bato. It's like, it's very, what do you call, disappointing. I'm disappointed. You guys, I get that garbage all the time. And you have to be like this. When you get garbage like that, you just stand in your light. You stand in your power. What's up? That's why there's a bifurcation, you see? Those homies are the ones going to fandom. They don't get it. They don't care. They want inequality. They want power over whatever. If it's not over a woman, it's power over other men and their business and their competition, and you're just taking. It's a vampiric system, homie. Putting anything down, even animals. You kick your dog, abuse your children. You're the one who's got the freaking problem, Bato. You're the consciousness that is distorted. Okay? That is caveman thinking. And it's not just genders that do that. It's people who believe that certain races are better than other races. Okay? These are all low vibe characteristics and consciousness on Earth. Because Earth is a place of distortion. So you got distorted people. So when you awaken and become enlightened, you get to deal with that shit. All you women on here online, how does that make you feel? When you think you had to be saved? God, Jesus or God, whatever, came here to save you because you're a lowly female? You see this? You see this? Consciousness on Earth. You see them speak their words. This is what's coming out of your mouth, Vato. This is what's brewing in your mind. We talk about the false creeds, fear, guilt, subservience, blind worship to these beings, putting down women. We talk about these same things that are coming out of these mouths. These people preaching, putting you down. How do you like that? Does that make you feel good when they're saying that you're damned and that you're just shit because you were born a female? Sorry. Now you gotta hide your face. Now you gotta be lowly to the man and let them fuck you or whatever. Excuse my language. You know, it's so disgusting. That's what they think in this world. They treat women as pieces of meat. You see the darkness, and also realize that the fallen angels, they're gonna use sexual energies for power. So there's another side to the story. Not just putting down women, but you're also using perversion, distorted sex, a crazy, wild stuff. And now you start mixing genders. I don't want to be male anymore. I was born a male. I don't want to be male. I was female. I don't feel connected to female. I want to be something different. You know this word transhuman. What is that? Well, that's when you want to be something other than human. You were born human, but you want to go beyond being human. What? You guys, that's attack on humans. Also, mixing an alien with a human is also an attack on humans. Oh, you're going to love the hybrid, okay? But it's an attack. Now you don't just have humans. Now you have humans. Now you have human Anunnaki and human reptilian and human whatever. Now you got mixtures of genders now too. This is just one front. The gender thing, it's only one front of many. Then all the shit in the food, all the shit in the water, and your medicines, It's all about distortion. It's all about bringing you down. Holy Christos! All humans have a 12-strand potential. We're all Christ, part of that mighty race. And they want to do everything to stop you from being that other than human, transhuman, trans male, trans female. Understand? It's a spiritual war by wicked beings. And the sooner you realize that, well, or not, be trans, whatever. Don't be human. You know, this is leading somewhere. This is taking you somewhere. This is taking you somewhere too. So we are waking up into this. We were born into this. Now we have to wake up somehow and remember who we are, and remember our true origin. Remember what our true code is. We're not about sacrificing anything. We're not about hating. We're not about judgment. These are all things put on the human race. Now we have a world of it. Now we have wars and hatred and genocide. Now we have inequality everywhere, not just gender. And then you throw in animals as a lower kingdom, plants lower than you. You know what I'm saying? Do you even remember what is God? Do you even remember what is love? If you think God is angry dude, he's a dude, and he's pissed off, and he's freaking hateful towards Israel or whoever, and he wants to cast curses, and wants to murder men, women, children, and animals, well, hey, wow, okay. So, blessed ones, holy ones, we are returning this knowledge and walk and path, okay? We're reclaiming it. We're reclaiming our DNA. We're not distorting it and twisting it and trying to be other than our DNA. We're not trying to be not human and not a male and not a female. We have our DNA. We're reclaiming our DNA, not changing it. We're reclaiming it. And when you reclaim your DNA, hello, you develop your psychic powers. You develop your connections to spiritual holy beings. You see angels. You see your Christos avatar. Okay? You want to do all this other shit? You want to mess around with all this other unnatural shit, trans shit? Okay. See where it's going to lead you, holy ones. See. Check it out. You're going to find out. Some people will. Others want to be what I was created. I was created as this. I am this. This is my DNA. Don't F with your DNA. You mess with your DNA, you guys are going to have some distortions, you guys. We're in this problem of the human drama is a problem. We're in this problem because of what we've been distorted. We've been distorted mentally. We've been distorted physically. And what's left is your spirit. You're trying to operate on earth in a distorted body, a distorted consciousness. It's hard. At the same time, there's fallen angels effing with you. And your government's effing with you. And you got narcissists in your life and psychopaths in the world. You see what I'm saying? It's not easy being a guardian. You get to deal with all of these people and all of these negative religious people like that guy who's so convinced that women need to be saved. That is like one of the most absurd things I've ever heard. I've never heard of that before. I've heard people needing to be saved, but not women need to be saved. Where's that coming from, right? Why don't you tell us your reference and write it down, like where you got this information so we can go check it out. Yeah, that sounds interesting concept. Someone has an issue with women. So whether you're a lightworker woman or lightworker male or a trans lightworker, We are meant to serve. We are meant to serve Earth, humanity, and the guardian principle. We're meant to serve love, unconditional love. Okay? Joy. When's the last time? No, this is a legitimate question, you guys. I'm asking you. When's the last time you felt joy? Okay? We're supposed to represent grace. Are you being graceful, Vato, by talking about women that way? We're meant to represent kindness, friendliness, mindfulness. Okay? We have a principle, and once you learn it and walk it, you see shit like that everywhere. Like the movie They Live, you suddenly put on those magical glasses and you see all this darkness in plain sight that everyone digests and takes in. That's why it's important to become a master of consciousness and a master of energy, because when they try to throw, like, let's say, a Project Blue Beam at you, or some other holographic insert, or some trickery, they want to trick you. If you are in your energies, in your connections, that shit, you will know that shit. You will feel it. You will sense it. And as a principled light worker, you don't want nothing to do with those kind of people or those kind of beliefs or those kind of systems. You will keep yourself clear. Even if you don't understand it, you will have a gut feeling, what you call intuition. You're going to know from your intuition something's wrong with that person or their comment or their conversation or that relationship. You will no longer want those in your life. You will drop those people. You will let them go, even if you've been with them for a while. That's part of being a light worker. You make boundaries and you make changes. You get rid of those changes. You get rid of those relationships. You get rid of all the guys in your life who have problems with women and think women are lower. Get rid of them. Okay? You got problems with women who just want to use you for whatever. Lots of reasons. We got politicians. We got governments. We got all kinds of things that you just have to make discernment about and changes out of your life. We're in it now, guys. We're in changes now. Shifting, transforming. All of this is a quickening too. It's like this, like you're going 25 miles an hour in Ascension Awakening, but then it goes up to 50 miles an hour. It's accelerating. Everything is accelerating. In your personal life, in my personal life, and everybody's personal life, things are dramatic and also wonderful, glorious things. Dramatic, people dying in your life, family members, friends. There's, according to Ashana and a lot of the other teachings, a lot of people are going to die. A lot of people are dropping their body. So expect that in your own family and your friends. And that a lot of these deaths are planned. Like they need to drop their body. Some people have to drop the body to continue to the next cycle. Okay? So, as I say that, just understand this. Nothing ever dies. You transition. If your brother, sister, grandfather, grandma died, they didn't die. Remember, they're not this. This fails. This can fail and perish. But the spirit, that's who you are. Even if you're religious, you know that. Even if you're religious, you know that when you die, your soul, you call soul, your spirit goes to another place. Well, same concept, Vato. Nothing dies, right? This flesh can fall and drop. Your soul doesn't. Your spirit is going on, because that's what you are. You're not this. You get so we get so conditioned to just think of this as our identity. We're constantly, males and females, constantly looking in the mirror, looking at a reflection. You know, we're constantly concerned and not even thinking about your spirit, not even thinking about your chakra, not thinking about your consciousness. No, just your appearance. what clothes you're wearing, if you smell nice, you know, is that guy's hot, that girl's sexy, all this bullshit, external, superficial. No, there's more than that. You're not limited to superficial. I love you guys. I'm gonna call it a wrap. Thank you for hanging out with me. I didn't know it went so long. It just happens. But there's always code here for someone. Much respect. I love you. I hope you come again. I hope I see you on the flip-flop. Yeah? Anyways, guys, this is kind of like a new me. So, without medicine. And I will strive my best to keep on that path because I care about my body. So, I'm doing it from the health of my body. And thank you guys for your patience. And I try to show you my lovely surroundings, and hopefully you got inspired by something today. If you guys like what you heard, please consider donating either online here in chat or on YouTube or PayPal. And you can also help Christos Avatar by being a member. If you join for only $5 or whatever you feel called to, there's options. And you can also get more techniques and more links that we provide inside our Discord server. It's not just the Patreon or YouTube. There's also a server that you can go to that we have with a lot of links, a lot of videos with Ashiana's work that you probably can't, it's hard to find on your own. And that's what we do. We try to put all this together for you. And this ascension is happening, guys. I'm not saying it's going to be over in 2023. I'm just saying that there's a lot of things changing in the planet, okay? So you're part of it. I'm part of it. You're part of Team Indigo, most of you. Some of you are Starseeds. We're all like motivated and I don't know, I'm passionate about being part of this spiritual team. I want to be on the light. I am comfortable here working with the Guardian materials. I hope you are too. Peace. Have a sweet dreams. Have a lucid dreams. Thank you to my moderators, Starman and Indigo, for serving with us. And thank you for all my members. I can't do this without you. I survived because of you. So does Christos Avatar. And we're only going to get bigger and better. I promise that. I'm transparent. I tell you the truth. I let myself be completely the way I am. I'm not concerned about judging, trolling people. I'm still going to have a smile. My day is still beautiful. I love you. You guys are special. I don't mean like chosen. I mean, you're just beautiful. You're unique. You're not alone. We're doing this together. Namaste. Good night. Sweet dreams. Lucid dream. Astral travel. What's up, Christos? Makaya. Holy avatars. And women, you are badasses. You're equal just like men. Men are equal just like you. Hello, we're all one. We're all God. There is no sacrifice. There is no putting down anyone. Not even a little mousy. I love you. Peace. I'm going to look for orbs real quick. Just as a little caveat. So some of you might be left. If you're here, you might see some orbs. I forgot about the orbs. I didn't do it yesterday either. I got to reverse the camera and put this flash on. There might be a couple insects in here, but... Wait, I got to turn up my settings. I got to turn up the light. I guess... There's an orb. I already saw an orb. I think that was a bug, so don't worry about that one. That's the same bug. Whoa, that was an orb. It went through that wall. There was another. It goes through the wall. Notice they go through walls. Not a lot of activity, but there's another one. Sometimes they're hard to see, but I'm so used to seeing these things. That was something weird. I don't know what the hell that was. That's not an orb, that's a little moth. Usually these things travel so fast, and I think they're happening all the time, and I know they come from the ground. You'll see them flying upwards sometimes. But I would love to see one nice, good... There's something right there, man. It looked like spiritual energy, but it's one of these orbs going real fast. That's a moth. I see it in my 3D eyes. I know it's just a bug. You saw those? It's not as busy as normal, but anyways, I thought I would try. There's been a few. Sometimes it's a lot busier than normal. Like you'll see twice or 3 times. I see some weird energies going that way. All right, you guys. Peace. Good night. I love you.